is it wicked? Well, nobody like that.
Well, that was one way to start the video. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so basically this week's topic is what keeps me sane. Which I wouldn't phrase it like that because for me I am not exactly sane. So just normally, just generally, and so sane wouldn't exactly be the right word for me. Yeah. And so I completely forgot what I was going to say. This music is distracting me. Just distractions everywhere. Right, okay. So the first thing I do to keep me calm, if I'm like upset or just to let things out, is I write. I just sit and I write just anything. Usually it's poems or just a paragraph about something, and a lot of the time when I write about a little girl, which is just my way of depersonalising it. Is that a word? Is that the right word to use? Yeah, it's just easier for me to write it if it's not like tucked down a little bit. Yeah, it's just easier for me to write it if like I'm not. It feels like I'm kind of not writing about myself, kind of thing, like I'm a person looking at my own life, summarising it, if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my brain, but then sometimes when it makes sense here, and then when I try and say it, it just doesn't work. Okay, and so that's the first thing that I do. The second thing that I do is what happens when I get really, really angry. And that actually happens quite a lot. When I get angry, I want to yell, and I want to scream, and I want to strangle the nearest person to me. And so what I do is I sit and I play my piano until I am calm. There was this one time, this is why I actually started doing it. There was this one time where I got really, really pissed off, and I just ripped all of the posters off of my wall. This whole back wall used to be covered in pictures and posters, and I teared them off and I ripped them up, and yeah. So let me just show you how big this wall is, right? That's a fucking long wall, right? Covered, just absolutely covered. And so that took me 3 years to complete, by the way. 3 whole years. Yeah, so that's something that I'm not needing to work on. The last thing that I do when I get really upset is I go to the studio and I dance. I don't really do this that often, just because whenever I dance, it makes me feel really, really vulnerable. And so I have to really, really be upset and want to just let go of all of those emotions. Yes, that's not something that I do very often. So I just need to change the songs because too many distractions, right? Oh, right, okay. So, yeah, they're what basically keeps me sane. I really need to stop listening to music during videos because it's really, really, really distracting. Yeah, okay, so I hope you all have had a lovely week. I've had an alright week. I don't quite know what's going on with my hair today. Yeah, okay, so I am gonna go now. You should all subscribe to this channel because all the girls in this channel are just amazing. Right, okay, so I'm just going to end this now before it gets any more weirder. Yeah, okay, so bye.